Hi, welcome to the game 20 of the Alphabetical Kingdoms, and here my opponent is Steph, and Wishing Well is on the board, so yeah, I'm gonna get crushed, but let's take a look at this board here. Attacks, we have Witch, Young Witch, that's it. The Bane for Young Witch is not so good, but there's also Watchtower for defense against both of them. Let's take a look at some other stuff. What about trashing? Is there trashing anywhere? No. We have sifting for warehouse and defense and watchtower, and that is it. Draw, there's wharf, potentially watchtower, plus buy and wharf and woodcutter, and villages are everywhere. So cursing is going to be important. Defense is going to be important. I think a silver watchtower opening is appropriate. We get up to some wharves and some witches and stuff, and yeah. Maybe I want a workshop to gain lots of stuff. Oh, Steph just bought a workshop. I mean, he could be getting a young witch here. I like Watchtower a little better. I think it's either warehouse, second watchtower, or silver here. He opens warehouse workshop. Okay. Let's get a workshop now. I'll probably hit 5 this turn. I will hit 5 this turn. Evil plan to hit 5 ASAP. Yeah. Workshop warehouse. That's good for hitting 5. Well, mine has worked as well. However, you don't have any defense, so you're getting some purples. Yeah, I do want villages, and I think the first few should probably be, well, should I get the Wandering Winder, or should I get like a walled village? Because I've got the 1 draw card in my deck. That'll make it really unlikely that I ever have to dead draw. But the Wandering Winder is sifting, and that's so good. I'm thinking Wandering Winder and either Watchtower or Warehouse. He still hasn't gotten any attack cards, so give me a warehouse. More sifting. Gain a watchtower. That's your first defense. Well, you also have... Well, workshop's not defense, because I'm not getting Young Witch. You have 1 watchtower. And you're going for that. Okay, well, we gotta play this thing. And then we're gonna buy a thing. I'm really tempted to get a second workshop here, but I feel like village might be a little safer. Warehouse is also a pretty good option, but I would rather have a village just to play conservatively. Witch misses the shuffle, and that's not so hot. I think I want 1 more witch. Okay, maybe I don't want 1 more witch right now. Oh, that's a pain. Well, actually, that's really high-level play, right? Because he knows my witch is in here. So top-decking Watchtower is really smart. Man, I'm going to get slaughtered this game. I can get 5 if I discard the Watchtower. However, what do I have? 7 cards, 5 cards in hand. I could draw up and maybe hit 6, which I don't really want. I'm about to shuffle too, so let's just get... crap, I could have top-decked the thing I bought. That was not smart. Not smart, not smart. Yeah, I want to give you more purples. You haven't gotten any attack. You want to play hardcore defense. And with no trashing, man, that's just 2 watchtowers. I feel like I can get curses in. And that's so important. Fives are going to be warps from now on. Well, you're playing a lot of action cards, that's for sure. You workshop, gained a wandering winder. And with $4, I have the only silver in the game. All you have is 7 coppers in your deck. And you're trashing the curse pile, which is probably very smart. This doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. Let's get this, and I feel like I don't need another watchtower, so let me just get more villages. Or a silver? Silver might be smarter. No, more villages. I can still hit 5. I can do this. Where did he get his second buy from? A wharf. Got it. Now he has a workers' village. Well, I mean, he's doing stuff, that's for sure. I wonder if he's ever going to get some economy. I mean, those wheels are spinning real fast, and a couple of curses really hurts you. In the draw pile. And you're not top decking a watchtower. Yes! Got one in there. I think I need either another silver or another village. Now let's get a village. Yeah, and let's top deck that business. I really want to get some wharves. That's going to be super nice. You are top decking a woodcutter because you're going to draw it. I mean, wow, woodcutter over silver with wharf and workers' village. You just want to drain the curse pile as quickly as possible, I guess. Getting a wharf. And you didn't have a watchtower in hand, so that's 4 curses you couldn't trash. That kind of sucks for you. This doesn't matter. That's annoying. That's annoying. Warehouse? Yeah, warehouse first. You, and you play a workshop, then a wandering winder, and then watchtower up. This guy, I kind of want a silver, but let's get a village, because, you know, village is actually a really good card. Top deck that biz, and we can just watchtower now. I've got $6. I would, well, I really want to top deck a wharf, and I don't feel like, when did I shuffle? Here? Yeah, I feel safe playing these. There you go. And get a wharf. I only have 1 watchtower. I want to focus on wharves and then money. It will be very useful to get like 2 wharves in play each turn. I've got $9 in my deck. I could workshop more money and play at the same turn. That's a thing. Curses are going to be out. Wandering Winders are going to be out like by the beginning of next turn. So I need to think about points. I need to think about like piling the estates, which means wharves are even more important. Wharves and money are even more important, but this endgame is going to be difficult. He's got a ton of buys and like no economy. You've got 2 woodcutters and 7 coppers, looks like, and 1 workshop. His economy is actually better than mine, right? Because he has 2 woodcutters. And I just have the 1 silver. So the curse pile goes bye-bye this turn. You're buying a woodcutter. I mean, at some point, silver's got to be better for you, right? I don't understand why you're doing that. This super doesn't matter. I should be able to draw like a million cards here. I should probably like stop here. So let's workshop a thing. How about like silver? Silver's pretty good, yeah. But we're not going to top deck that silver. We are going to buy a wharf and top deck that. And it's not time for coppers. I don't think it's ever going to be time for coppers. Dear villages, I hope I draw one of you. Maybe I should focus on getting more villages. Probably should have top decked a village there with the workshop. That would have been a little smarter. Just to prevent this. I mean, I guess the extra silver wasn't as important as that. I could stand another warehouse or two as well. Man, I just want to gain so many things, and I have plenty of actions in my deck now. Maybe another workshop. Probably would have been good earlier. I wonder if it's worth it still now, because it's a little more pile control. And there's still tons of stuff I want. More villages is never a problem. Oh boy. 11 coins, that's like... Is that your whole deck? It's got to be really close to it. I mean, if it was me, it would be province and thing here. I don't see any way to end this on piles. Dear deck, thank you. You're amazing. Wharf? More Wandering Winders. More Wandering Winders. Draw more things. Okay, now we're going to do the smart thing. Workshop a village, top deck it. Province? Or is it build more? Oh man, I really like building more, because, I mean, how many turns does it really take him to end the game? If he gets 4 estates, then I don't get time to react, really. I wouldn't be able to make that up. So I have to get a province. That sucks. Yeah, fine, I'll get a province. So I do have that one curse. That'll be useful, but I did go first. Of course, workshopping an estate, you know, that's... Oh man, this endgame's going to be so difficult to navigate. This was a bad turn for him. He didn't even get a wharf in play. So that's good for me. Wharf? Okay. We're doing stuff here. What do we want? I've got $8 and a workshop and a watchtower. I could discard these and start a fresh shuffle, which seems kind of smart. So let's do that. Workshop Le Village. Hey. To the top of the deck, and then province not to the top of the deck. So all I need to do is just make sure I can end my turn a point ahead of him. We both have just one workshop, and so like extra estates are a thing. We both have enough money in our deck on a good turn that we might be able to get an extra estate. Seems reasonable. Might have been able to do it last turn, but I mean, I just feel like this dance we're doing right now favors me unless it changes, and I don't know that I should take a risk to change it yet. If he doesn't green this turn, I mean, I can't look into piling. I can look into piling estates, actually. That'll have to be something I think about, but that's situational. It's dangerous when you don't already have a province lead. The province is more important than threatening to pile estates. Okay, I know why you're getting woodcutter, because your wandering winders are going to find the woodcutters, and they're not going to find your treasures. That makes sense. Man, why do I figure these things out like 3 minutes after they're relevant? One day I'll be like Steph. I'll be able to know these things before the game even starts, instead of after it's too late for it to help me. Only a duchy. That's really good for me. This doesn't matter. More wandering winders. How much dollars do I have? Not enough dollars. I want to draw the 2 cardses before I draw the 1 cardses. And that was bad. Well, I'm not shuffling again this turn, so let's just play these things. Play a warehouse. Discard these. And I can get a province. Is an estate kicker going to be relevant? I feel like no right now. I would rather top deck a village. Still playing it safe seems safe, you know. The other option is top deck a warehouse. I have tons of villages, so top decking a warehouse I think seems a little better than top decking a village at this point. And don't play you, and buy a province, and don't reveal you, and we're done. Okay, that duchy turn for him was super bad, so my position is really nice right now. I like it. I have a decent shot of winning this game. On the other hand, PPR will be a concern because of what he got initiative on provinces or something. PPR is going to be an issue probably for this turn for me. I can make PPR plays and will probably duchy dance for like a long time. Maybe the estate was good, but I went first. No, it doesn't matter yet. His deck probably has more longevity than mine because I have 2 silvers and he has woodcutters for his money. Silvers are going to be a little more difficult to find. I have a little more draw, which means my advantage is in a short game. Okay, maybe I don't like my position. I really need to try and make this game shorter. So on this turn, depending on what happens, I could look into piling estates. You're probably not playing more actions, unless you can't hit 8, in which case you're forced to, and that's really bad for you. What does another duchy do for you? Bad things. Okay, never mind. Okay, double duchy here would be ideal. Warehouse next. Maybe that wasn't smart. Maybe I wanted to try and shuffle before playing any warehouses. I have to play Workers' Village. It's a little annoying. Which $6. So I'm gonna have to shuffle. That's okay. Yeah, so I could have played it smarter earlier. Watchtower is not as important. I didn't play this hand very well. But that's okay. I was probably going to buy Duchy Estate anyway. Yeah, I'm going to buy Duchy Estate anyway. So whatevs. I don't need you. Okay. Can't buy 4 estates, but I can buy 3 and gain 1. That's just not a good move, though. I need a duchy, and I probably need 2 estates. Or Duchy Estate and Warehouse. I think that's just as good. So I shouldn't have discarded the Watchtower. Top deck the Warehouse. Oh, and this is going to be really bad. I'm in big trouble. Oh, man, I've misplayed this turn. Yeah, so this is why I lose right here. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I lose. Oh, man, that was just not smart, but, well. We've learned, but his deck, did he stall as well? Yeah, he didn't get a wharf in play. Maybe I've got a shot. Ooh. That's super good for me. That gives me a shot. We need to get wharves in play, right? I'm playing a Watchtower next. Here we go. If I can get 2 wharves in play, this could be really big for me. Do I want to trigger the shuffle? I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. This is a wharf, and it would be super nice to play it. So that's happening. I would like to play the Wandering Winder. Actually, I don't think I want to play this Wandering Winder. I just want to draw and sift. But all this gets drawn anyway, so we'll just continue. Oh, I can play it now, and it's still super bad, yeah. Where's my other wharf? I just can't track my deck, apparently. I do want to play this now, just to cycle. $6. If I pile estates, I win, and I can, so I will. Okay. Ah. Okay, that was super interesting. Steph, I'm sorry that wishing well really wasn't relevant, but super interesting, and I actually won, so now I can brag to my friends, right? Heh, I don't have friends, just kidding. Thank you for watching, and thank you for watching this whole series. This isn't the last video that I've recorded. I still have a ton to record right now, but this might be the last in the playlist. But thank you for watching this. I hope it's successful. I hope you liked it, and give me comments and stuff. And yeah.